So this has got to be the biggest news of the year. Nobody was expecting Elon to buy Tesla stock. Like, this was flippin' insane. Yesterday when I saw the news, I was flipping bananas. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I couldn't. But my God, if you guys are on X, I was active on X, but it was an insane day. Elon Musk buys 1 million, sorry, not 1 million, over 2.5 million shares of Tesla, nearly hitting $1 billion. The dude buys $1 billion of his own company. This is the biggest bullish sign ever. We need to talk about it. This is insane. And the meaning behind it. You know, what is the meaning of this and why it's so important for us Tesla investors and overall investing in Tesla? Because this is a huge boost to the confidence and just how awesome everything is going to be. I'm so excited, and we got to get down to the nitty-gritty grits of this. So do me a favor, guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go. So here is the SEC filing. It's not a troll, it's real, on how Elon bought Tesla stock. We can see his name, we can see the address, the city, the date, which was on Friday of the purchase. Of course, CEO or Techno King here. And here are the common stock shares of buying. The dude bought it at market price, like I do, like everybody. He didn't put a limit. He just said, on Friday, let's just buy 1 billion shares of Tesla. And you can see that. This is insane. He went from owning 410 million Tesla shares to over 413 million Tesla shares. And Cern Basher here, love him, man. He breaks it down perfectly. And I had Cern Basher on the channel talking about the revised stock price prediction for Tesla every single year until 2035. You guys can check the video over here. And this is what he had to say. Elon increased his Tesla shareholding by 0.625% in one day, investing nearly $1 billion, purchasing almost 2.7 million shares at an average price of $389.29. I just want to take a pause right here, and I'm going to make a separate video on this topic that I'm going to talk about right now, is that there's a lot of clowns that sold Tesla stock in the 200s, and they were telling everybody to sell their stock then too. What's funny here is that those people sold it at, 350 or 200, but Elon is buying nearly at 400. Who do you think I'm going to listen to? Who do you think I'm going to take? Who do you think I'm going to be more influenced by? I'm going to let you guys answer that question. I'm going to make a separate video on that, because if you listen to those clowns, and their reputation's going down too. I don't hate them personally. Nothing personal. It's just that I don't like the fact that when they sell their stock, they get very loud about it. And I'm going to make a separate video on that. They deserve what's happening right now. But anywho, continuing with this. At the beginning of the day on Friday, Elon had just a little bit less than 411 million shares, which was worth a little over $151 billion. By the end of the day, Elon had over 413 million shares, worth $164 billion, an increase of almost $12.5 billion on day one, which is flippin' insane. The dude has over $163 billion worth of Tesla stock, which is flippin' insane. This dude, and we'll get to the reason why he's doing it. Let's just continue with this. The dude now owns almost 13% of Tesla. 12.797% of Tesla. That's how much he owns. And he wants practically almost double this. And in his new compensation package, and I had a conversation with Joe about this, which was an awesome podcast. So you guys can check the video here. Elon seems to be very confident that he can get the 25% or 28% based on however you look at it, which is awesome. Here's Elon Musk commenting on the Tesla stock. Tesla up $69 to $420 as foretold in the prophecy, which is flippin' hilarious. Now, many people are talking about, wait a minute, Elon already got 1/3 of his 2018 compensation. Could that be it? No, it's not. Thanks to Sawyer here for clearing that up, saying that it's worth noting that this stock purchase was not part of a 10b5-1 trading plan. Elon literally just decided to straight up buy $1 billion of Tesla stock on the open market, increasing his stake by 0.62%, which is a big vote of confidence, which is absolutely correct. This is a massive vote of confidence. And none of us had this in our bingo card in 2025. And this is a little bit reminiscing of 2020, and we'll get to that in a bit as well, because he bought massive amount of Tesla stock in 2020. Not as massive as this, But what happened after that when he did buy in 2020 is very magical. We'll get to that in a bit. We have Warren here saying that this is not about buying stock. This is about SpaceX, which is interesting. And Elon Musk replies back to him saying that, correct. Now, I want to know your comments in the comment section. What do you guys got to say? Why? Why is he buying Tesla stock for SpaceX? We do know that there's a big ecosystem outside of Tesla for the company of Tesla, because Tesla, SpaceX, XAI, Neuralink, Boring Company, they all help each other out one way or the other. But with SpaceX, is this because Elon wants to get his 25% so he knows that he has peace of mind with Optimus and humanoid robots so he can sell a whole bunch of them to SpaceX? Is that what it is? I don't know. Comment down below. What do you guys think? But this is pretty interesting. Very interesting. I may have to bring Warren on here for a podcast for that. Let's see. We have Gregory Truck here saying that, guys, he's tweeting about the stock. He's buying the stock. Daddy's home. Tesla is back. And Elon Musk replies back to him, very detailed, flippin' awesome, saying that Daddy is very much home. I'm burning the midnight oil with Optimus Engineering on Friday night. Then red eye overnight to Austin, arriving 5 a.m. Wake up to have lunch with my kids and then spend all Saturday afternoon in deep technical reviews for the Tesla AI 5 chip design. The dude is chasing. The dude is grinding. The dude has a purpose now to grind. He has pretty much the incentives. Well, we have to vote on it still, but we'll get to that in a little bit because there's some meanings towards this purchase that Elon did for Tesla stock. But the dude, he's going all in. That's going all in, man. Sheesh. He continues and says that flight to Colossus 2 on Monday to walk the whole data center floor, review transformers and power production, excellent progress, depart midnight. Then up to 12 hours of back and forth meetings across all Tesla departments, but particular focus on AI, autopilot, Optimus production plans, and vehicle production delivery. As a Tesla investor, when you read this, you're just like, man, this is what we want. And this is what Elon wants. This is exactly why a lot of Tesla investors are all in, like me. This is it. The CEO is over 50 years old and is working like a flippin' dog to change humanity this is amazing. This is what we've all been waiting for. And thanks to the Tesla board for making that, compensation plan, and incentives do matter. And now he's going for it. Elon here throwing shade on Tim Walz for saying that, hey, I'm happy that Tesla keeps going down. It's a good day. Well, now if you look at the stock, it's more than double from what he said, which is flipping hilarious. Now, this isn't the first time that Elon has bought Tesla stock. The last time he did it was February of 2020. And that was one hell of a year right after that he bought. He bought at the top pretty much, it dipped down, and then it roared up. And I made a post about it on X saying that the last time Elon bought Tesla stock prior to 2025 was in February of 2022. He bought 200,000 shares, which was valued at 10 million at that time. And the stock went up 340% that year. And then we saw what happens the years after that. This time, Elon bought 2.57 million shares, which is valued at $1 billion, 100x more than in 2020 purchase. So 10 million valued compared to $1 billion, which is insane. How will Tesla stock end this year? Now, my price target end of this year is 575. Now, I'm not saying that, we're going to get a 340% increase. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying that is that this gives so much confidence to Tesla investors and to just pretty much the market. Massive signal. This is, again, signal versus noise, right? This is massive signal that, hey, the CEO is confident that whatever is mentioned in the pay package, 1 million robots, robo-taxis, energy. Well, energy wasn't there, but FSD, market cap, and, the 400 billion adjusted EBITDA. It's possible to do it. Now, if it reaches 575, that's only a 50% growth. If it goes to 1,000 or 1,200, that'll be 300% growth. But I don't think so it's going to go down. As high. Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm not financial advice. Some are talking about the stock can be as high as $1,000 by end of the year or close to that. We'll see what Q3 brings and Q4 brings, because those are really strong quarters, and that's based on fundamentals. If these two guys go together, my God, we probably can see it. But I'm I'm just speculating. Let's see what happens by end of this year. It's going to be insane. But what does this mean, guys? What does this mean, right? Elon buys $1 billion worth of Tesla shares, and he bought it on September 12th. And the deadline to buy Tesla stock, to vote, for your vote to count in November, the deadline was on September 15th. And in the proxy for voting says that Elon's shares is permitted and counted. So either two scenarios here. Either he is going to vote for it, or those shares that he did bought, whoever sold those shares will most likely going to vote against it, will not be vote against anymore. But it's interesting because the timing just comes at a very, very strategic time. Because what I get from this is that Elon is super confident to achieving whatever the comp plan says. He's very, very confident about that. The fact that he's buying $1 billion worth of stock. And he is also extremely confident that the S-curves are sooner than we think. Again, the past two history, if we look at the compensation package from 2012 to 2018, it only took 18 to 24 months after the compensation plan is set in stone is when he pretty much achieves it. So will we see Tesla valued at 8.5 trillion by end of 2027, 2028? I mean, I just need more Tesla stock. I bought as much as I could, but man, I'm just speechless. You know what I mean? Like, this is amazing. If there was a big catalyst, this was it, right? When it comes to Tesla. Of course, we have other catalysts, but this came out of nowhere, like Randy Orton and RKO. It came out of flipping nowhere and couldn't come at a better flipping time. The confidence level of this is absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love it. And where are the Tesla shorts? Where are the Tesla bears? They're all back in their mom's basement. So anyways, this $1 billion investment that Elon bought stock of Tesla is an awesome signal. Awesome signal. And if the dude buys at 400 and you thought buying at 350, 360, you feel like a retard, you're not. The dude is buying himself at that price, and a lot of it too. What a great day. What a great time to be a Tesla investor. And I can taste it. I can taste the all-time highs coming very, very soon. Sheesh. And the mother of all FOMOs is coming. I made the video right here yesterday. Check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed, because if you guys thought FOMO number 2 and FOMO number 3 was big, this third FOMO is going to be absolutely massive. And you'll see exactly what I mean with the compensation package and how things work. It's insane, and we're seeing it again. So check it out. Y'all won't be disappointed. Subscribe, guys. Become a channel member, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya!